We've all been there. A high-stakes meeting or a sudden crisis. Your heart pounds. Your mind goes blank. What if you could control it? Elite crisis negotiators know how. Studies show their techniques can improve outcomes by over 30% in emotional situations. This isn't just a mind trick, it's a biological hack. The right words can literally lower stress hormones like cortisol in you and others. These aren't just for hostage standoffs. They're for handling an angry client, negotiating a raise, or even calming a family argument. In this video, we'll break down the science-backed techniques used by the world's best negotiators to master your emotions under any pressure. So, why do we lose control? It starts with our primal brain. High pressure triggers a fight-or-flight response, flooding us with adrenaline. The first step is to stop fighting your emotions. Top negotiators see them as data. Anxiety and anger are signals telling you what's important. To manage this internal data, use a simple method. Label your own feelings. Silently saying, "I am feeling anxious," engages your rational brain. This simple act creates a mental buffer. It turns down the volume on your brain's emotional alarm system, the amygdala, giving you control. Once you've regulated internally, you can regulate the situation. You can even use your voice to physically calm the person you're talking to. Let's cover 3 core verbal tools. First, mirroring. Simply repeat the last 1 to 3 words they say. It builds incredible rapport. Second, labeling. Articulate their emotion for them. It sounds like you're frustrated. This validates their feeling, calming their brain. Third, calibrated questions. Start questions with what or how, never why. Why is accusatory. What makes that important? Invites partnership. You now have a basic toolkit for de-escalation, but the most powerful techniques shift your entire mindset. Are you ready for a counterintuitive strategy? It's called the accusations audit. You start a difficult conversation by listing every negative thing the other person could be thinking about you. For example, you probably think I'm being difficult. This works because it vaporizes all negatives up front, disarming them almost instantly. This is part of a larger shift. View every difficult conversation as a learning opportunity, not a battle. This mindset plummets your fear. Imagine a client says, "Your price is way too high." Instead of defending, you mirror. Too high? Then label. It sounds like budget is a concern. Or at home, someone says, "You never listen to me." Mirror. Never listen. Then label. It seems like you're feeling ignored. This shifts the entire dynamic. At the center of all these examples is active listening. It's not just waiting to talk. It's concentrating fully to build psychological safety. Mirroring and labeling are tools designed to get you to one critical moment. The goal isn't to get them to say yes. It's something far more powerful. The magic words you're listening for are, "That's right." When you summarize their view and they say that, it signals true understanding has been reached. But what if their words don't match their feelings? Remember the 738-55 rule. Meaning comes from tone of voice, 38%, and body language, 55%. And what about an ultimatum? Do this or I walk. The counterintuitive move is to ignore it. Respond to the emotion, not the threat itself. A final critical skill for your own calm is learning how to say no. It's setting boundaries to protect your emotional energy. And don't forget your own nonverbals. An open posture with relaxed shoulders sends a feedback loop to your brain, helping you feel calmer. So how does this all fit together? Let's connect the dots, from biology to behavior, to see the complete system in action. We started with the brain's stress response. When you internally label your anxiety, you're taking back control of your prefrontal cortex. This allows you to use tools like mirroring and labeling. You're not just being nice, you're actively calming their amygdala and their stress response. The accusations audit and achieving a "that's right" are the highest levels. You demonstrate such deep understanding that you become problem-solving partners. Staying calm under pressure isn't about suppressing emotion. It's about understanding the biology of emotion and using specific tools to manage it. The skills of a crisis negotiator are, at their heart, skills of advanced emotional intelligence. They empower you to turn conflict into collaboration. Remember that 30% advantage from the start? It comes from replacing fear with knowledge and instinct with strategy. You now have the knowledge. Don't try to master all of this at once. Pick one tool. In your next stressful conversation, try only to mirror a few words. Start small, because mastering pressure isn't an innate gift. It's a skill. And it is a skill you can start building today.